Oh my! It seems we're back! Hello, I'm Robin, lovingly slaying lettuces. We're back with Hades 2, the second game, which doesn't quite exist yet. I've played this on my own a fair bit. I've mostly beaten it, but I wanted to just do one more run for posterity because, you know, the game as it is right now will stop existing. So I've done lots of things. I've unlocked new weapons, new aspects of weapons, optional side quests, all the grinding you might want to do. This game has too much grinding. It just has too much grinding. I am not completely happy with the amount of stuff that you're being offered here. I've unlocked a decent amount of upgrades that I have activated here. So in particular, we had that last time probably. Channel moves slow time down, extra damage for some reason, extra health, extra magic, death defiance is two of them, great. Extra health, extra magic, extra damage. I've never used this, I just activated it. So enemies with status effects get extra damage. That's going to be fun. And extra stuff, extra stuff. Oh, I haven't used that either. This is on, right? Yes, I can re-roll some things. That's going to be interesting. I'm not fully aware of the details. That's okay. We have keepsakes. So I got extra money right now because I got the coin purse. And I've got the aspect of someone on the staff. Aspect of Cersei. Interesting. So when I attack 21 times against Serenity, and Serenity gives me extra magic recharge, which is pretty good. And we also have the equivalent of heat in the first game. I have... So as you can see, if I put one level of fear in anything, it gives me an optional event where if I beat the first boss, Hecate, then I'm going to get extra stuff. And we're getting the enemies 10% extra health. That's fair. Why not? Let's go. Let's kill some shades. Hopefully this won't take too long because this is way too late. This is Melinoë. She's this game's replacement for Coles. Super buffs you can use during fight. Rather, super attacks. Titaness. Technically, she's a titan of the moon, and she's fighting with us. So I'm giving her nectar because I haven't done this yet. Part of the game's endless grind. Well, actually, it seems I have. She didn't give me a thing. Yeah, I've done that before. That's fine. And I have beaten the game. I have beaten Kronos. How you would say him. Him naming greed. Blah, 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 blah. Dialogue. So the Hex is the thing which charges up as you play. And then you can activate it. And the bottom one will have extra buffs when you buff it later. That's what's called the Path of Stars. So usually I just take the bottom one. And let's go. So I can use it right now actually. So as you can see, eventually, boom! It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. And let's go. I also have Phrenos, my frog, not Toad. I'm not sure why I said Toad last time. With me, helping out. And for now, we don't have any actual attack boosts, so we're not particularly strong at killing things. That's okay. We still have the Omega attack. You do not destroy me. How dare you? I had Serenity, and then the room ended. That's fine. We can get extra magic or a hammer. Let's go with hammer. Let's go with hammer time. Everyone's gonna stop. These enemies have a lot of health. I can use Omega Cast as well, of course. Honestly, it's really good. Possibly the strongest things are in fact the Omega Cast. The reason is that it seems it's buffable like a bit more. I've run out of magic. Oh no. But there you go. Serenity, and I charged up basically instantly. Wow. Here's the hammer. Let's see what we got. Attack hits twice. Omega special gets a power shot. Not a fan of that. Special bounces on 2 more enemies and deals 10% more damage. I'm gonna go with attacks hit twice. So this, I can fish. Oh, I got the fishing rod on. Oh, I should have changed that. That's okay. It works exactly like the first game, but I caught it. Wait, I caught it? That feels like I shouldn't have. I was just talking at the same time, so I pressed the button. Over my double attacks, I have basically double DPS, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so fish are part of the grinding for endless materials, but they're not fully implemented. So it's probably not so good to use them now. You can only sell your fish for bows. Chaos is back in this game. And did I give Chaos nectar? Maybe not. And Chaos has such immaculate drip. It's kind of crazy. Also, they're holding their head from Hades 1, which is really interesting to think about what it means in terms of Chaos evolving. So, I always love Chaos boons. They're so fun. I don't think you get double fish, so I don't think this works. I'm not a huge fan of the sprint, though it does get fast, which is fun. I am a huge fan of getting loads and loads of gold. So we need to... Oh, we can fish. Oh, I don't think I've fished in Chaos yet. So at least that's interesting. Let's just focus. Got you, Matty. And we don't need a shop yet, so let's just get some free ashes. Oh, hello, Nemesis. Nemesis is this game's equivalent of Thanatos. Well, she has multiple things. Oh, here she just cleared the room first. She does that sometimes. And they have quite the backstory, but they really don't like each other right now.
How about I hit you right now, and if you can take it, you'll get this nice reward I found. Deal?
That's interesting. I could take this deal. So if she hits me, I'll take 90 damage, but I get a centaur heart? Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Bonk me! Ouch. That is really not that much damage. That's fine. I do heal 2 or 3 damage per room. Ooh, Apollo or Hestia. Oh, she just took that door, huh? Okay, fine. I wanted the other one anyway. Oh, I disabled the thing which heals me per room, though. Oh, this is a very annoying mid-boss, because you can't quite see it, and it does exactly that. It seems it does more damage, or the range is higher than I thought it is, because I have Serenity. I can't exactly use it, unless I can hit you from here with my Omega Cast, which doesn't look to be the case. Maybe I can't hit you when you... Oh, you know what we can do, though? Is actually use my... Oh, you have this? I didn't know that. You actually dodge things with my iframes. Which I'm not doing very well. Well, I'm not getting hit, so... Oh, wait, I can go behind you. Oh my god. So when you raise your tail high... Okay, I'm learning how to fight this mini-boss, finally. Which is pretty useful. I'm not using my Omega moves much, because I got the double wallop. And I can't use the cast. I could give you Nectar, but I've already done that, so let's not. Let's not.
We lost contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while.
Yes, so I don't really like days, but I like a really fast sprint. We don't really need this. Let's just do my attacks deal more damage. I'd rather have Aphrodite's one, but which is 100%. But this is fine. We appreciate the damage. The reason there's the bit of a hand below the... Look at how I'm destroying things there now. There's a hand below the... not darkness. Ashes icon. Because I've put what the game calls a forget-me-not. Where I just tell it, I need ashes to get a certain thing, which I forget what it was, because of course. I can buy things. I can buy this, because it's on the fated list of prophecies, so might as well. And let's get money. Yeah, because our money is not quite, so it's a placeholder thing. My money is not quite a 50% extra. So let's get the pog. Fine. It might buff us quite usefully.
Clear.
What are we buffing? I think I don't have a choice. I'm not sure. This has money in it. And now let's get health. It's good to get health. It's really good to get health. Wow, they may have a yellow shield, but I just destroy them. Also, terrain kill. Very nice. These trees are more fragile than you think. Oh, Infernal Trove is here. I just unlocked them. Whoops. So we're gonna see how they work in this game, which is probably exactly like the first one. Nothing particularly exciting here. Oh, up to 100 gold. Let's go. Yeah, on the stream I did with my first runs, I was very confused by the coins, thinking, but why is there a time icon on them? The reason is just that Kronos minted them himself, because the dude loves his gold.
Property recovered.
And let's just skip an encounter. So let's have a... I guess Arachne is how you pronounce her. That's just... But Arachne just literally just means spider in Greek. Have I ever given her nectar? I think so. But let's do it again anyway.
Wait, is this what I think it is?
It is.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have given it already. The way it works, if you give nectar once to anyone, they give you an item, a keepsake.
It's for you.
And after that, it's less interesting. Though it does seem the second time activates their fated list of prophecies.
There's a path I know that passes through the edge of Oceanus.
Oh yeah, we've been there a few
Sea and the
times.
underworld meet. Sounds like
We've
a
been
good
there.
pace.
Metal tubes. Who could use those? Okay. So... we might as well use the ones we've never had. Channel 40% faster? Yeah. Because I can't cast still. Need one more encounter to cast. And we still want to save our money, so let's just get the health. You know what? I should have gone for the actual encounter rather than Arachne. Because then we would be able to cast for this boss. And I have enough damage. We'll be fine.
What's that you're brandishing? Ah, the nocturnal arms begin to show their myriad colours. Silver, you well know, is but one.
I guess, yeah, because the aspects change the look of the weapon.
I suspect you shall continue.
Yes, blah blah blah. So here it looks, she seems to have attacked me, and that's okay. Oh yeah, I have my armor, which I'm losing. I don't care much for it. As you can see, I'm not playing with as much care as I was on my first run, that's for sure, and that's fine. I got hit. Oh no. I'm gonna lose my armor, which is kind of sad. What was the armor doing again as an effect? I don't remember. I don't remember. Ooh, have I ever seen this? It wasn't any actual money, any permanent rewards, so I didn't quite care. Look at this. I should have pretty good range on my attacks. I don't need to be that close to her. Just attack. I do have quite a lot more damage. I could use Omega attack special. I can use Omega attack as well. Oh, she congratulates me when I do a nice dodge. That's kind of cute. Then here comes the sheep hex. The best way to dodge it is just to do that. Oh! And my toad absorbs the attack. That's... oh, it is a toad. She said toad. Interesting. How about... no, not a terrain kill. This for that one up. Yeah, Apollo attack does give you really high range. So the toad gives you extra health and lets you gather resources off the spirit. So you've actually seen this already. We're gonna use it. Up, 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 up. Oh yeah, this. Well, let's just stay out of range and use Omega attack and stay out of range. Take this. You're ending? Okay. We're on Serenity. Oh, finally got my hex. Took you long enough. So it should just... oh no, oops, I lost my armor. And I used the hex on the wrong two ones. I lost my armor. As you can see, I didn't care in the slightest. I'm not a fan of Arachne's things. We have an eternity to improve, just that. So I will get a special reward. There you go. Nightmare? I think it's called Nightmare. Yeah. Because I have a tiny bit of fear on. And that's good. But we're still going to try and finish the game. Drink. I'm going to change keepsakes. We're going to... what are we going to take? I don't know, actually. Anyone I haven't used yet? Zeus. You know what? Let's take Zeus.
The bangle.
And Kronos comes to taunt you. here in the at the end of the first biome, Erebus.
Be so fortunate this time.
Oh, I will beat you.
Find out, won't we?
Well, I hope so.
That I can.
He's just kind of lurking in the shadows, so we can't properly see him, but we shall see the general. Let's buy some things. Oh yeah, buy extra health. It's not full, but that's okay. This is incredibly powerful. This is incredibly powerful. But I don't need it right now, so whatever. And we were off for the reroll, as I saw. Just still need to use that. And
Cold.
remind ourselves, what boon did I get from Chaos? I got... Oh yeah, extra money. I'm now allowed to use my casts again, which is great. They won't damage me. Oh, extra magic. We don't really need that, because Serenity clearly fills us up. So that's okay. Look at this damage. Oh, you're shielding. How dare you? Die. Thank you very much. Another one. Wrong attack. That one's not so useful. I still do some damage in melee, even when you're kind of shielding. La la la. I'm kind of playing this as if it was Hades 1, just dashing around everywhere and walloping, but that's because of the boons I got.
Down we go.
That's fair. Very much focused on attack. And eventually you're going to see the bosses scale up in health in particular, and this will still be my best option, but it will just take ages to kill them. I like the larger area. I have to say, this does work pretty well.
The path of stars.
When you get a second Selene, you can upgrade your thingy on this very cute tree. So, and ideally you go all the way to the end, which is really powerful indeed. But as you can see, I have 5 points, and it takes 6 points to get there. So you might want to just do something in the middle, but I think I don't want to. So let's 100% more damage or 20% larger area. I'll take the larger area because it's pretty hard to aim. Also, faster recharge is great. And I think you always get at least 2 the Path of Stars. But you know what? Let's go for larger. It's hard to aim, darn it. And we can fish. Let's fish.
Here, little fish.
Little fishies.
Come on out.
So it's not always the first one. Like, let's open some new doors. Oh, gosh, we got some shielded enemies inside this optional door opening. Which kind of surprised me. Yeah, usually you need to, there's like fake outs in the fish. Oh, it's all boring consumables. So let's just get this. All the fishies. Here, the cast is very useful, but also extra range on the attack is incredibly useful. Not range. Oh, the hunt is on. This is... I think this is Artemis. Yeah. She helps me a little bit, but not very much. But she's gonna give me a useful crit boon. Well, hopefully useful. They're very similar to Artemis's boons from the first game, which feels pretty nice. These things explode when you beat them. That's okay. 3,000. So I get my thing and Hail Sister.
The fates. But Kronos
Yeah, so Kronos captured the fates.
anymore. Did the fates prophesize their own captivity?
I wonder if they did
How
that.
can you be so casual about this? If the fates themselves couldn't stop Kronos, we won't have an easy time.
Or maybe things are easier than you think overall. The way Kronos found the fates is a spoiler. You know what? I won't tell you that. Unless the game tells us. So, support fire is great, but it's at a low level. So that's not great. All of these kind of suck. I think I'll take pressure... I'll take support fire. It's more reliable. And if I upgrade it, it'll become pretty good. So... let me check. What is Freenos' state? I've upgraded him, so he can use this thing twice. So I can get extra psyche from these, so which is nice. Let's take the skull. I always take the skulls. Even though Hermes is great, let's get rid of the side enemies first. Yeah, support fire isn't bad. I think it'll upgrade from 10 to 15 if I palm it, which is pretty solid. Ouch! How dare you hit me? Apparently they hit me again. Okay, so now time for the main event. I was still in range. This game's enemy hitbox are a bit bigger than I think. It's happened quite a few times. Or rather, not enemy hitboxes, but the attack hitboxes. There you go. I could speak. Almost there. Yeah, we need to kind of be careful. And we're good. Once you break their armor, you can just pile on. So, the mid-boss is really just the armor. It's not about the actual boss's health. Yeah, Okeanos. Clever move. It's just where I landed. Your special inflicts blitz. That's not bad. That can be pretty good. But Storm Ring... no, Lightning Lance is OP. Lightning Lance is OP because you can target your cast wherever you like. And that makes it so much better. Aphrodite. I like her. She gives me really a lot of damage. Yeah, targeting the cast is great. And it can be upgraded further too. So, definitely a way to go. Right now, it's still mostly... Oh, these serpents have armor. Well, one of them has. I mean, none of them. Yeah, support fire isn't doing badly just because I'm attacking really fast, so it keeps coming back up. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. You'll hear the juicy bits. So, specials close up do more damage. No way. This is pretty good. This is not useful because I have all the magic I want. Oh, I can reroll. Let's re-offer. That's fine. First time I do this. This is what I wanted. This is what I want. So I'm replacing the attack boon I got from... Oh, hello, Tro. 100 gold. Yes, I'm replacing the attack boon I got from Apollo by one from Aphrodite, which gives us much more bigger numbers. Even though I need to be close, it's definitely worth it. Ouch, I'm taking damage. I am taking a bit, yeah, some damage. Which is fine. I'm kind of just spamming. Yeah, these laser enemies, they killed my first run. Okay, so 64 gold is great. Worth the damage. Let's take the health. No reason at all. Actually, here's a good reason. We got... Also, my range on this is still insanely good. We have enough gold that we don't really need to go to gold rooms anymore. We'll just always will have enough. You know what saddens me? We're never gonna use the Hex, because I'm just using basic attacks. I am playing this like Hades 1, despite the fact that the dashing skills are way worse. Let's take this, and that. Spend all the money, and gather some seeds or flowers. And Hermes or health? Let's take Hermes. Okay, we've gotten lots of health. And we might get some more later, and that's fine, but right now... Yeah, so me being very much melee focused, I'm interested on how the last boss will go. I am interested. Why am I doing this? Why not? Oh, the laser dudes have shields. Let's be a bit careful. I'm gonna get pushed by the water jets. Let's be careful. There you go. Care was enacted. Die. Whoops! The range on my attack is shorter. Definitely quite a bit shorter, I can see that.
The messenger.
Hermes, he gives you... his boons aren't as amazing as in the first game. That's mostly because in the first game they were scandalously good, especially because of the extra dashes. I've never used Greater Evasion. It doesn't strike me as being good. But... for a change, and possibly because the list of prophecies will want me to get it eventually, we're taking it. And Apollo, yeah, let's take another Apollo. And we're gonna take shops eventually. We will take shops eventually. Yahoo! So, not this one, because we're not gonna just keep replacing the same thing on itself. Your cast expands in size until they expire. Why not? Or your sprint inflicts days. Let's do that, even though I don't barely ever sprint. But it's useful to get the running speed increase. Hello, Skilla the Sirens.
Here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clan. The least you could do is base your anger in reality.
Interesting. Last time when I played this, I was like, wow, this is pretty complicated. It looks difficult. I do not hold this opinion anymore. What the opinion I do hold is that the music is damn awesome. I don't like it when she does this attack though. The music is awesome, and of course they are actually performing their own music. So yeah, let's just destroy. I often destroy the drummer first, Roxy, because she's stationary, so it's pretty easy. And then you don't have to get bothered by. Whoops, there's things here. Get bothered by the areas which are everywhere. After that, it kind of depends. So Jetty, the guitarist, will. Oh, she sometimes just hides away. Yeah. So that happens, of course. Just leave, and then she has this dash that you need to be careful about. Hey, let me hit you. So this guitar attack stuns you but doesn't do damage. So that's fine. What are you doing? I'm not even sure what she's doing. You're gone. Okay. Second phase, let's go. Featured artist is Roxy. Further reason to kill her. Whoops. Okay, let's stay out of the way. And now, Whale. Whale! Get away from that. I think I'm getting some good double hits too. I'm trying to cast. There, cast. Draw. They have, as far as I understand, 2 songs, and they're both awesome. They may get more, for all I know. What is this attack you're doing? There you go, you're screaming. I can use Omega attack when this happens. Let's dash away, thank you. Jetty, you're my target right now. Jetty's dead, okay. You lost your band. And when they're all gone for the second phase, there's a very short final phase. She summons 1,000 fishies, and you need to either kill her before the fishies attack you, or just do that. I did take 3 damage from the fishies, but, you know, whatever. Bye-bye! Now, technically, if you want to be very technical about the lore, Skilla isn't a siren. She's a sea monster. I'm not even sure if it's clearly a she. And has multiple heads. So, yep. I didn't do the rarefied, probably because we got a rare one already. Next, let's take Knucklebones. Very useful against bosses. And we have a slightly hard boss coming up. Let's not compel. We'll compel later. Okay. Third biome. Exclusively new. Look at how fast I'm running though. Thanks, Apollo Sprint. Third biome is the Fields of Mourning. And it has these rooms with multiple rewards in them. Pomp plus magic is terrible, especially for the build we seem to be going for. I don't need... Oh! Health is just lying around. I didn't know that was possible. I shouldn't have eaten it, you idiot. You idiot. And when you try and pick them up, and then it spawns enemies. Yeah, we're never gonna hex up, are we? We're not using charged attacks in the slightest. So again, you know, this is a roguelike. There's a wide variety of builds. What's interesting about Fields of Mourning is that there's things lying around like this. There's even that fish, but I need to get the pump first. And so having Serenity, I'm also not profiting at all from Serenity then. So from the whole aspect of the weapon I chose. What a shame. In some sense, what a shame. My build is very vanilla. Some enemies aren't part of encounters, they're just lying around. So what are we pulling up? Our attack damage? We could. I think we will actually. Flutter Strike, Epic, and level 3. Time to fish. Let's do it right. That's a fake out.
trap is set.
I got a Sobe, so you can see the fishies all have kind of placeholder. Ooh, I can choose placeholder pictures. And I don't think there's a reward for having really good timing either.
Against mine.
So the 4 Lamias and the Lamia Queen. Pretty easy mid boss. Ouch! Oh, I got hit by an environmental thing which slows you down. Probably. Yeah, you just dance around and attack things while the lightning is chasing after you. I missed that somehow. Die, please, thank you very much. And so the small ones like send out 1 lightning each, the big one probably sends out, whoops, 3 at once or something. Omega cast, sure, yeah, 3 at once. So just wail, just wail. And as you can see, dodge. The game is very damage spongy. So if I run through you, it doesn't seem to have given you a status effect or anything. Maybe we need to reread Apollo's dash boon. Oh, when I break your armor, it stops your lightning as well. Apollo's dash boon, where is it? Inflicts daze on nearby foes, so I'm a bit weirded out, but that's okay. They're kind of fine. I feel we can get better. I'm not gonna chase after health much anymore, so life affirmation is not so good. I'm not using my special for damage. This is fine, but like the hard fights will have me drop below 80% health. So I'm gonna reroll.
Let's do it.
There you go. Your cast drag foes in and inflicts weak. That's what we want. That's what we want. Absolutely. Oh, we get a story segment. Well, an NPC who will give us fun stuff. Say hi to placeholder graphic, but also echo. So it just repeats what you just said. Yes, Cerberus is the boss fight. Sorry, spoiler! Big spoiler.
He's not supposed to be here. And it's made him very angry.
Poor doggy.
Angry.
Poor doggy.
Angry. Poor dog.
Yes. You can't have an actual conversation with Echo. So, random boot for the previous night is funny. This one I never picked. It doesn't strike me as very interesting. Just taking another Aphrodite is probably good, but I'm wondering exactly. This one is just weirder. Nitro Boost.
Strong.
That's the Hermes Sprint. Your sprint is faster. Yet again, I'm now run super fast and gives you a shield which shields you twice. So that's really good. We could take a hammer, but we're saying we're not really using Selene at all. So I'm going to take these. Now we're going to get another Aphrodite and another pump for good measure. Run fast, very useful here because these places are really, really big.
Look for the golden petals on the ground.
The golden petals on the ground. If you're wondering, indicate where the exit is. And did we take Aphrodite cast? Yeah, because I can see there's a big heart on the floor. Maybe it was just for Omega. Actually, we can check that. Is it just for Omega? No, it's all my casts do that. The fact that they kind of attract enemies is really useful, because the cast is a zoning tool overall. I took some damage, which is fine. Ooh! But this is pretty useful. Nah, one more. This is the last Flutter Strike upgrade we take, I think, because they get weaker and weaker, of course. Yeah, we're dedicated to Aphrodite for sure. Melee attack for the win. Also, I guess we're only getting one hammer upgrade this run, huh? Because I don't think there's going to be another moment where the game can offer it to us. I did reject it. Oh well. What do we get? No. This... You know what? I'll take it. It's not brilliant. It gets better if you have at least... Oh! Hi there. What do you want?
Get a little boost from Artemis, but you... Just about all Olympus backs you up.
That's because I'm nice and you're a jerk.
Direct your criticism to the gods themselves.
Yeah, what do you want from them?
Of all that power for myself.
You know what? A triple palm. Or double palm, actually, we don't know. We run fast enough without that. It's a double palm. So, cast upgrade. Cast upgrade is good. They're both good. Let's upgrade the damage. This is not huge, to be fair. Probably not worth the trade we just did. That's okay. So, a tiny bit of gold lying around. There's a tree which tells us where everything is. But otherwise, we can just follow the golden petals. Oh, look. That's the first mid-boss in the game. Have a big cast. Did you see how it just said missed above where I was? I'm wondering if that means I managed to make the whole daze thing work. When there's a lot of enemies taking space, I'm starting to use my ranged attacks a bit more, huh? Will you stop growing stuff below me, please? You're gonna do your thingy, which is fine. Whee! And now I can just smash. And this as well. Oh, I didn't charge it fully. That was weird. And there you go, finally. Die. Thank you very much. So what do we get? 150 money thanks to Chaos. Also, there is that. And there's 10 Psyche. And this tree tells you where everything else. I probably picked everything up. Yeah. There's only one exit, which is funky. It's going to be a shop. We have to spend our money down now. And I'll buy this because I forgot what it was already. I think you take 10% less damage, I'm sure. It was so cheap. So here's the shop. Hello, Karen, mate.
You've sailed far from your usual course, boatman.
Melinoë does not say Carol, mate, though. She's very respectful. And he still has placeholder art, which is a bit sad. So, Apollo Boon. Self-healing. Oh, that's an infusion boon. I've never really used those. Never managed to make them work. Flourish is useless. But when I get hit, revenge damage, it's something. So this works if I have 3 fire infusions. I have 1. And you can see each boon has an infusion itself when you take it, except the one which is bonus from infusion. So yeah, it's not brilliant in any way, shape or form, but let's have it. So we got 3 more. So we can now have the super upgrade, which is great. This is also a nice upgrade. And we want upgrades which make it more likely to recharge, because otherwise we're never going to use it. Still have loads of money. And there's going to be more shops, of course. So, boss time. As we said, it's Cerberus. He got that. Whoa, okay. Oh yeah, and my keepsake just inflicted a decent amount of damage onto him, as you can see. So his attacks overall have really big tells, as you can see, especially those small areas. Oh, I should be using the cast actually here. Here he's gonna blow this thing out, which explodes in a rather big area. His most dangerous attack is the one he just did, the double slam, because this one, the tell is a bit on the slow side. Yeah. Oh, I should be using the cast. Cast is probably my best ranged attack. Oh, a thing is ready. Yeah! Boom! But see how much health he has. Oh yeah, double hit though is good. So it's probably due to the early access. Kind of early access buff if you want. But bosses 3 and 4 are incredibly tanky. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've started to recognize these things, which is good. So he... Oh, this enemy. That's annoying. What is that noise? Wrong attack. Yeah, we're not using specials at all this run. That's fine. We even refused the flourish boon just a second ago. Oh, you're still around. That's why there's darkness, of course. Still, we're doing damage. We're gonna save the Selene thing for when Cerberus is back. Because the dog has way too much health. You know what? I can probably activate it now, because it takes a while to fall down. I do like the bigger area, I have to say. Oh, You're doing this. I need to stand slightly further away. He tries to suck me in. Whoop, whoop, but we need to run. Run! But actually you can hide behind him and then destroy his face. Sorry, doggo. He starts to get more aggressive at this stage, as you can see. Let's use our ranged options for a bit. Yep, double slam. I got hit. So that was not a hitless fight. Pretty close, but not quite. How am I gonna dodge this? Like that, okay. These shockwaves are very big, but you can dodge into them. So there's a bit of a Dark Souls effect where dodging into the attack is actually... Oh, you dug? Yeah, but he's gonna come out soon, yeah. Come to your death. Well, not death, actually. So the story is we're in the Fields of Mourning, which is a really sad place. And shadows, shades are kind of torturing him and covering his body. That's what transformed him into... Is it called Infernal Cerberus? Not a great name when you think about it, because, you know, hell is the main place. But that's the name. Change of keepsake. I take Evil Eye, which does more damage to the last foe who vanquished you, which weirdly enough is the final boss Kronos. Let's heal up, and then see if we can buy anything interesting. Let's buy... No, we don't need this. But we have so much money, I have to spend it. Fine, I'll buy everything. This as well. But I said everything. There you go. Look at all these buffs I have. Look at all these buffs I have. Okay. This is the last area.
The lowest reaches.
It is Tartarus. There you go. You may recognize the design from the first game. But it's partly the same design, partly different, because Kronos has just done with this place and made it his own thing. So now it's all kind of clockwork. Well, it was already very geary, but now it's very much clock-based everywhere. Golden color and everything. And so on. And also, the enemies are pretty interesting. So for example, these enemies are satyr hoplites. So they are satyrs. So the creatures we hate, which were in the first game as well. In the Temple of... Ouch, I stepped on a trap in the Temple of Styx. But they have like armor and spears and so on. It's inspired by actual Greek hoplites, of course. Yeah, don't step on the sand... what's the word? Hourglass symbols, because those are traps. So there's 5 rooms, and at the end of those... So they count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before... Oh, those enemies are called Verminancers. They're satyrs who summon the tiny rat vermin. I hate them. I hate them. I stepped on a trap. That's okay. We're gonna heal up. And the big dudes are returned from the first game. They're traitors to the house. They serve Kronos now. How dare they? How dare they? Luckily, well, you can see the health sponge effect is crazy. But still. And there's optional rooms. So if I go here, it won't count down to 3. But this is not an encounter, so there's no reason not to do it. And the person we meet here is no one else than Daddy himself.
To see you like this, Father.
When I found him the first time, I was like, oh my god. He has a bit of placeholder art. I'm pretty sure this is placeholder art. But you see the idea. And Cerberus just keeps him company, which is cute. He gives you interesting boons as well.
Feel loathing or hatred. Elsewhere in Tartarus, perhaps. But not anymore. I just hope...
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Presence.
No. The only pain is that your mother and I...
No. Sweet things.
That we were not.
But I can't just listen to all the dialogue. So... the best one is one which upgrades your cast, where you send it through and it does skull, like his own cast in the first game. Here, I think I'm going to take fewer summon reinforcements, because Kronos summons loads of dudes. Also, you can try and pet Cerberus. You can try to talk to him. And if you try to pet him, he's like, no. He doesn't like you yet. Let's use Phrenos to get free Psyche. 50 is good. If you don't have Phrenos, you have to use your own tool and play a stupid minigame, which is very boring and I do not like. So the fact that Phrenos lets us avoid that is good. These enemies, they're literal money bags, and they like aim with a laser. And, well, they're not huge damage sponges, which is fine. There's the boss variant, which is very mean, who destroyed one of my runs once. I was very sad. I was very sad indeed. And we also got these hourglasses, who have like spells floating around them, which may damage you. And when you kill them, they do this kind of area around them, which paralyzes you for a second. So, to be avoided. Okay, dropping 2. Sometimes the game gives you alternate paths where you can have optional challenges for extra rewards. These things in the center shoot lasers, so I would like to destroy them. There you go. Now, ouch, because yeah, see, I took 5 damage. However, there's a bit of a other laser problem. There you go. 1 down. The music is kind of a remix of Tartarus in the first game as well. So, all the very appreciable things design-wise. You can see the laser, which means that... Yeah, it's a remix, but the bit we just heard was Kronos' motif. The skulls are also enemies from Tartarus in the first game. They are also traitors to the house. How dare they obey someone who is not Uncle Hades? Why did I say uncle? I have no idea. Here's a Satyr Hoplite. He's armored. I think we should probably just ignore the big laser and finish the room. That's simpler. Just you, Moneybag. Just you, Moneybag. Thank you. Where's the exit? Where is the exit? Here, so, I have a choice of an optional mini-boss for a Zeus boon. And we can still get an extra cast boon, I think. So, this is really risky. I appreciate this is really risky. It's the money bag, so there you go. Let's try and not die. The money bag, so its big laser here does tremendous damage. So really need to be careful, but I'm aware and ready. Oh, this hit me, seriously. So hide behind those pillars. Eventually the pillars might get destroyed, so also need to be careful about this. Also, yeah, see this, the amount of times 11 just showed up is kind of crazy if you ask me. Luckily we have loads of health right now. But you could probably just hide behind it. Yeah, there you go. So that's probably the best way to actually do it. What are you summoning? Yeah, so it summons all these coins. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure what they actually do. Anyway, I might not be close enough to actually do damage here. Or to actually have my Aphrodite bonus, to be more accurate. There you go. Once the shield is down, we're happy. So this was worth doing. I've taken 50 damage, which is not much at all. Because hopefully we can buy health.
Where does Kronos find these things?
Where does Kronos find these things? Indeed. So, special inflicts blitz, that's fine. Your lightning bolt effects may strike one more time. Let's take the special inflicts blitz. I just need to use the special from time to time and we'll get more damage. Oh, he has something to say. Gold everywhere. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so Kronos, back in his own age, so before he had all his children. Oh, I did this, I just pressed it because it was here. What do we get? Like, it's not worth it. We absolutely do not need 100 gold. But we did get our super laser, so this should be easy. It was called the Golden Age, is my point. So, He likes gold. And he made coins. Oh, I can get a hammer. Yes, second hammer. Oh, that's really kind of the game to give me the hammer here. This one didn't have a skull, so it's not a mini-boss. Which means it's going to be fine. It's not going to be incredibly hard or anything. I'm sure I took 10 damage, but not a big deal. Well, hopefully we can buy food from Charon, because he doesn't always offer food. Right, use the special from time to time because it does inflict blitz. You have so much health. You have so much health. There's more enemies, okay. I'm very happy for the hammer. I am very happy for the hammer. Verminator, I hate you. You did this wrong, but that's okay. Because we're mostly done. He summoned one rat. One rat is too many rats, I can tell you that. So, what hammer upgrades do we get? Your mega attack hits twice. Well, we're not using the special, so, well, just for the odd poke, so, with blitz. But Omega attack, that's good. That will encourage me to use your Omega attack. Very happy about this. So now I can do something like, boom. Double its damage. So the heads which dash to you, and are from the first game, they now seem to teleport away when you hit them. I'm not completely sure I get how this happens, but certainly they do it a lot. And lots of annoying hourglasses, but this is where range attacks reign supreme. You know what? Let's put our hex right here. A 1,000 and 1,250. These things have so much health. I like when she says that. And we've done all our rooms. Yeah. Final shop. He does sell food. And he sells the boon. He sells the Anvil of Fate, which is interesting. The weak effects are more potent. No, heartthrobs. I love heartthrobs. It's extra damage. A double pawn? Where are we putting a double pawn? We don't need any of these. This is slightly more damage, but it's really negligible. Let's take the extra fast. This is risky. I don't think I want it. The Anvil of Fates. Lose one hammer boon and gain 2 hammer boons, which are random, because the 2 ones I have are directed towards the attack, which is what I'm good at, so we're not buying it. We are buying a token from Charon. So these tokens can be used in exchange for goods and services, but specifically goods. And this is, you might recognize, this is the first room in Hades 1. That's the door back to the House of Hades. Look at how fast I run. Wee-hee! Look at her feet. And gosh, she drifts. She drifts. I can't exactly turn. That's hilarious. If we still had the nitro boosts from Hermes, we'd be even faster. So the entrance is there. You need to dive in the Styx. The Styx is gold colored for some reason. Things have changed.
Refreshing.
And here's the boss fight.
We have a visitor.
Here is Kronos.
Considerable power over time.
What's really interesting, I noticed in his...
Power against me. Perhaps your knack for this
Yeah.
is merely a recessive.
Sorry, friend. I have some time powers too, thanks to incantation. If you look at his design, there's like these gold lines in the middle. These represents how he was torn to pieces by his parents, by his children. And he kind of put himself back together, which is really interesting. And it's gold in the middle. That's Japanese kintsugi, where you reforge things and use gold to fill the holes. It's quite cool. I am not a witch. I am a god. So he's a really hard boss fight. Like, he's seriously hard. But he's a bit on the slow side. His attacks are overall kind of manageable. But they have pretty big areas of effect, which are quite scary. But this attack I'm okay with. He just tries to vacuum you in, but you can just hide behind him and do massive damage. This is gonna be, I don't know, okay. He basically has two... Phew! Dodge that one. His main attacks are a dash forward and a big slice. That's the dash. And that's also the dash. And they create rifts which explode a little time afterwards. And it's pretty hard to figure out which ones he's gonna use. So he occasionally summons time bubbles. Overall, I'm quite powerful. Also, he deactivates all your time powers, which is kind of cool, of course. Ouch. So yeah, I stayed in front, so I deserve to get hit here. How strong is my Omega cast? Pretty strong. Let's put Selene, of course. No, come back, come back. Come back. There you go. Who's a good boy? And when he switches phase, well, he has this thing as well. Yeah, when he switches phase, he still finishes his attack animations, which is a bit weird. Damage, 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 damage. He's gonna dash, okay. I'm gonna pick up this thing because I can. I think I dodged it? I think a really good player who's learned him can learn how to kind of hide behind him and do max damage this way. What? Whoop. I can't really see much. That's okay. There's a funny thing also with the arena being very long and thin means that he can easily stay off screen, which makes fighting him possibly scary because you don't know if a dash or something is going to come at you. But I run really fast, so we're pretty safe overall. Yeah, good thing I have... Oh, they have armor now, which is a bit annoying. Oh yeah, best bit of the music is when he recycles the theme from the... Well, the motif from the first Hades. But his... Ouch! I got hit. No, come back here! Yes! Thank you. When he spin-a-roos, don't get hit by the actual spinning weapon, because that does a lot of damage. And this throw attack is very dangerous. Whee! We beat him, or rather, we beat his first phase. How dour indeed. So, phase 2. Let's go. Phase 2, I find easier than phase 1. The first thing is he does this attack, which insta-kills you if you're not in the safe spot. But I've never managed to get hit by this, so I'm like, whatever. And overall, the circular nature of this arena makes it much easier to just see things. This is also an instant kill if you're not in it. I think I can see the difference in animation between whether he is... Oh, my cast lasted for a long time. About to dash or slash, so that's good to know. Oh, go back in. Da, 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 da. My hex is ready. Gotta dodge that. Did I use it? Did he cancel out my hex? No, it's here. Stay in it, please. Thank you very much. I don't think it landed twice, but that's okay. Is it? Yeah, you currently seem to be holding a shield with finishing your animation. Oh, then he summons enemies. This is where it gets quite dicey, though. I need to dash through all the things, like that. It's fine. It's all fine. Kill the hourglasses, otherwise you might... Whoops, he's gonna attack, yeah. Oh, that's the dash. Did it say miss? Because if... Let me... Okay. That went really far. You know what? Having high sprint speed is really good. This is a lot of stuff you're doing, but we're safe. Dodge like a pro. He's gonna dash, yeah? He often does when he's low health, he does 3 attacks at once. It's like often 2 dashes, 2 slashes, then a dash. Be gone, you say? Actually, I'm not dying. Here is save. So the reason his second phase is easier is that he spends quite a lot more time doing his fancy attacks, which I just find pretty easy to dodge overall. And he does pure normal attacks. This hits, we're good. So he's gonna die when the moon effect lands. Oh, he's out of it. How dare you? No, maybe he was in it. And we win. There you go. Hades 2 beaten. Obviously, this is like 4th or 5th time I've actually beaten him. First times were really hard. Part of it was because there's Eris who gives you the debuff, which increases your damage. But still, we did really well. We didn't die a single time. We lost about half our health only. So yeah, pretty powerful build, pretty melee, which is fun. And you get Zed Sand. I think it's called Zodiac Sand as a reward for beating him. And she tries to go into her brother's chamber and then she just dies. Possibly because this is just the early access. But yeah, that was Hades 2 Early Access, version 0.90592. And the game starts hard, but once you have a few upgrades, it's fine. And as much as I want to say this is harder than Hades original, maybe it's not that much harder. I wonder, because now, like, this did not feel like much of a challenge, and especially because I know the attacks. And he is still slightly overtuned because it's early access, I think.
Oh, that was productive.
Was it? Great. Kiss your toad.
Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him.
What now, indeed? Okay. Oops, sorry. There you go. Well, thanks for watching. Hope this is enjoyable. This is my last Hades 2 video for a long while, and that's okay. Still need to play other games. And see you next time. Bye-bye.